Hi there, I'm Laura McHarrie at The Hidden Edge with another tea break tip on how to use business models and tools to help you manage your growing business. Today we're looking at the priority matrix and how to use it. And I've got some tips from Onknan on how to delegate too. Really useful if you need to prioritize your workload and manage your time more effectively. The priority matrix was based on, as I understand it, the Eisenhower principle, and it describes how Eisenhower organized his workload. Eisenhower's insight was that you should throw away those to-do lists that you laboriously update each day and instead concentrate on doing what's important to you. By definition, only work that helps you achieve your aims is considered important. So let's have a look at the matrix itself. Eisenhower's theory suggests that you divide tasks into 4 groups based on their importance and their urgency to you. And the idea is to get rid of that never-ending to-do list, of course. So the 4 groups that he's identified I describe them as the exclamation mark, the things that are important and really urgent to you. Then there's the pound sign. This is the box where things are important, but they're not quite so urgent. We perhaps want to put some time aside for that. Then there's the asterisk box. That's where things are urgent, but not necessarily important to you. And the question mark box. Quite often you hear people saying that you shouldn't have anything in that box at all, but I'm not sure that I agree. I think sometimes you can come up with ideas that could be important to you in the future, but they're not important right just now to the business, so there's no urgency either. Temptation is to go off on a tangent and work on those intriguing ideas, but actually that's not going to help your priorities today. So those are the 4 boxes. Now, what do we do with them? Well, the way that I like to use it is, of course, the Postit Notes. So all of the things that are on my list of things to do can be broken down into bite-sized chunks. And I can identify those that are important and urgent and must be done now and must be done by moi. Those items that can be popped into the box where we have the pound sign are those that are important but not yet urgent. They may move into the urgent and important box if I don't do something about them. But for now, they sit in there. All those asterisk tasks, those urgent little things that need doing that are not really that important but are easy to do, can sit in the asterisk box. The one where really we should be delegating or outsourcing all of those activities to give ourselves the time to deal with the important and urgent tasks. And as mentioned previously, the question marks box, well, that's what I call hold fire. Let's not do anything with it right just now, but there may come a time where actually it moves into the important but not urgent box. So once you have your list of work allocated and you've popped it into one of your 4 boxes, you can rethink about what it is that you've allocated to what box. If there are items in the urgent and important box that actually could be broken into smaller bite-sized chunks that actually you could delegate or outsource, then move them into the asterisk box and get rid of them. Plan in some time to deal with those important but not yet urgent tasks. Your undivided attention to those will actually really produce you some good returns on your time invested. And again, if those tasks are big and can be broken down into bite-sized chunks, and you can delegate some of them or outsource them, then do that too. Our question mark box, the one with the hold fire, well, hold fire. Don't have them at eye's view. Put them safe in a box for future plans, because those could turn into something really quite lucrative for you. So don't chuck them, but hide them away from sight at this point. So now we should have a number, more than we really could deal with in the delegate or outsource, that asterisk box, the urgent and not important, which means that we really need to know how to go about giving those jobs to somebody else. So here's some tips from William Onknan. I love this. He describes a task that you're going to delegate as a monkey. We need to know the monkey's next move so that we can describe it to ensure that we are clear about what it is that we want somebody else to achieve when we hand over a task. We need to make sure that if we hand a task, a monkey, to an owner, that we give it to somebody that it's appropriate to. Delegating a task to somebody who can't handle it is not a sign of good delegation. When we hand over a monkey or hand over a task, we must ensure that that monkey has one of these two policies attached to it. Recommend, then act, or act, then advise. This gives the person who's received the monkey absolute clarity as to what they need to do in order to, or what authority that they have with that action. And finally, we need to make sure that we arrange some checkup appointments so that our monkey is always kept in top condition. So there we go. Some top tips from Onknan, and you have a simpler explanation of how to use the priority matrix. Have a go. You can download the template from the Hidden Edge website. Do share your stories there too. I'm building a portfolio of small business case studies and would love to include examples of what's worked well for you. So that's it for today, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.